So we don't have personalized search, but we know that we have two kinds of personal categorized search. We have clusterized, or categorized search. We have our customers are from two groups, and we can say the CIJs depending on which category. Search goes tailored to user eye preference, demographic, or cognitive offer. A business traveler might find evaluating ah a business traveler versus a tourist. You get it or no? They are two categories of travelers. Spend longer reading reviews, higher CIJ. Really? Yeah, actually true. Okay. But this is about CIJ. What about UIJ? All right. Actually, in our model so far, we assume that um, they follow the same cascade model. Their cascade model, their patience level is the same. Their UIJ, I mean, not UIJ, their CIJ is the same if it is. But that's not the focus in our step. She uses a position dependent that constantly trusts the users. Key takeaways, CJ is correct, search is the cost one. So only right if you want to model heterogeneous search cost across consumer, would you like why is the noise sigma j noise variance position dependent instead of item dependent? Amazing question, bro. My questions are better than these fucking answers, honestly. And you've pinpointed one of the most subtle modeling choices in the paper. Where Sigma J shows up. In Ursu's model, each model, dude, honestly, talking to ChatGPT makes you smarter. Where, okay, maybe not smarter, but makes you feel you are smarter. And being 90% of being smart is just feeling you're smart. Context where Sigma J shows up. Ursu's model, each hotel J has a random utility component uj equals vj plus epsilon j, and the reservation utility for hotel j is zj mj, where mj solves an integral equation involving the search cost cj. At first glance, wait, what happened to your answer? Oh. ChatGPT couldn't answer, it's just dude, what happened? Tell me you can't. It's all good. Maybe we need to change it to O1. Oh no. Okay. I wanna change the model to. Ah, we cannot do O. Okay. Why can't we give paper to the O1 model? Let's just. There's some stupid things about ChatGPT. You can give a paper to 4.0, but you cannot give a paper to O1, and then you can have intelligent voice, smart or whatever it is. But once you start typing, the voice becomes dumb. And also, she changes her voice. That's the fucked up part. What's up?
Hey, not much.
Okay, so this is good. All right. What happened to you? Yo, yo. All right. Instead of asking him to repeat the answer, I may just repeat my question. Okay. First of all, ChatGPT says it is item dependent, not position. The utility J, Vj plus epsilon J. Here, J is the observable part. Price review. After. But sigma J. J is about. So where is the ranking? Where is the ranking? So assuming how much uncertain are about hotel J before clicking on it. So where is the effect of ranking here? It says it does not change based on where the hotel appears in the ranking. Why make item dependent? Well, of course you should make it item. Some hotels are more ambiguous or new again. Search cost is okay. Beautiful. So this J is just an index for items. It is not index of the position, and they don't use even pi. They say CJ is expk plus gamma position J. They use just position. Decouples how hard it is to find an item position. So it is to find. So 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 instead of using uh, pi for ranking, they use she uses uh, position. Whereas it does not use explicit permutation notation pi, we should often see in economics or algorithmic ranking literature, whereas to ranking by position variables. What is the difference? Pi is a ranking function related to position wise. Pi 3 is 1, then item 3 is ranking position 1. Position J in Ursus paper is a shorthand for position of item J. Current rank list. So when she writes CJ equals XP Ling, just means the cost of searching in the lower its rank and down page. Why she uses position instead of pi? Very cool. Okay, that's a good question. If she wanted to come up with an ranking improvement optimization. Her study is empirical. That's what it is. Empirical. She's saying, okay, I had once sorted based on relevance score of Expedia and once sorted based on um, once based on Expedia, once based on random ranking, and I'm comparing these two. That's what I'm doing. So probably she is not telling us what is the optimal ranking. She's telling how. So what was that algorithm she proposed? Was it for the platform or for the user to use the platform? She uses position instead of pi. Her focus is empirical and structural study of user behavior on Expedia, so using position as a covariate is more natural because it's also easier to interpret in the field experiment. Hotels are randomly shuffled, each has a measurable screen position. If we were to write in terms of, I see, even 4O is quite smart. What the fuck will O1 does? She will enjoy composition then. I think actually Ursu did a great job using position J, so it's not overwhelming the reader with ranking or like notation. Yes, she uses notation instead of pi, but it's the same rule. So, so what is the her algorithm for? Is it for the platform to come up with a ranking, optimal ranking, or she comes up with optimal search rule? Yeah, I think she is coming up with optimal search rule for the customers, for the consumers. Well, that definitely. She said this is the way consumers search. Excellent, first of all, not just excellent question. Fire emoji, excellent question. And this goes to the heart of the fucking paper. I'm so fucking to the point. Ah, this is also dirty. What happened? Is it the table? Desk? Whatever? Hey, it got worse. Wait. Am I sitting on shit? Wait, it's not oil, it's something else. It's color. Paint. So, her algorithm is designed to estimate how you consumer search and decide, not to propose a ranking algorithm for the platform. However, once she understands how consumers behave, she simulates what would happen if the platform ranked products differently. Oh, so she does not even run her experiment on Expedia, including an optimal utility-based ranking for the users. Main goal of the paper. So, she does not have the opportunity. Ugh. So she does not have the opportunity to run the experiment of comparing two rankings, one random and one based on the relevance score on Expedia website. Dude, that's sad. Alright, let's take a look at what is going on. Main goal of the paper: how does ranking affect consumer search and word choice? Can we quantify the benefit of consumer ranking strategy? That's really good. To do this, she needs to model the consumer's decision rule. Well, instead of modeling the okay, what she does is modeling consumers' decision rule. We are just assuming consumers' decision, estimating it using data and randomized experiment. All right, the parameters of that model will be. Uh, everybody needs some assumption. Uh, the parameters of that model are estimated using the data. Well, and she says a randomized experiment simulate counterfactual ranking policies like utility-based ranking. What does she actually build? Structural model of consumer behavior. But the structural model, isn't it already done by Weitzman? It's based on Weitzman's sequential search model, where consumer from reservation utility ZJ for each item they search. That's Weitzman. Also, ZJ is Weitzman. So she estimates how utility and search costs vary across products and so not a platform algorithm per se. She does not propose a new algorithm for Expedia to implement directly, but she shows how much better things could be if Expedia used a consumer utility-based ranking. So it's like a proof of concept. So what is the algorithm for? For consumers, her model tells us the optimal way consumers would behave if they follow Weitzman's style set. Ah, okay. So Weitzman seems he just proposed a model uh, for search, but he did not propose a solution to that. He did not propose an algorithm to for a good policy on coming finding your item. But Ersu is doing it. And then for researcher for our platform, it provides a simulation to evaluate alternative ranking, what Expedia does, randomized ranking from base ranking. Okay. Is it a joke? We have 18 minutes out of 22 minutes. I'm sure we have been sitting here more than 22 minutes. Alright, I will stop it and come back.